The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks in New York. For New York, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time. So when LeBron brings his talents and his teammates to the basketball mecca that is New York, I guess it goes for him and for anybody. It's a special night when you play there, isn't it, Shaq?
Special night. He knows it's the biggest stage. A lot of famous performances in New York. LeBron always ups his game when he goes to New York. He wants to be a part of it, Ernie. New York, New York.
Yes, he does. Start spreading the news there. Here's Kevin Harlan.
We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers in New York. It's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. That falls, great assist by Love. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here for the Cavs.
Well, Kevin Love is really a player who I think befuddles pundits because the numbers say he's a superstar, probably a top 5 player, but then he's never been to the playoffs. To that, I would simply say basketball is a team game. Individuals don't take teams to the playoffs. So despite that, there's some left wondering if his numbers are greater than his actual impact on the team. I'm not one of them.
Here is Calderon. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Smith outside. He feeds it to Carmelo. On target from 13 feet. Anthony's got his second basket. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. You can tell whatever it is painful for him.
Shumpert is checked in for New York. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. There's the dish to Waiters. The three-pointer is right on target. Waiters got himself on the board with 3 there.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
And finished off by LeBron.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attack. Here's Thompson. The Knicks pull it in. And stolen by Irving. And Love gets it to go.
And the story of this game in the early stages was just...
The floor is really impressive up to this point.
Here is Calderon. J.R. Smith on the wing. Stoudemire setting the pick for Smith. Shot clock at 5 and stolen by Love. Okay, time now for an injury report. We'll get a chance now to check up on Carmelo Anthony's status. Doris?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. They're going to keep him off the floor for now, and they wouldn't rule out the chance that he'll have to miss a few more games as well. Only time will tell, Kevin.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and we know one thing, Kevin. This guy loves to play, so he's going to do everything possible to get back out onto the court.
Definitely. Let's hope it's a speedy recovery for him.
Margnani has checked in for Dallenberg. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seems.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions.
The Knicks making the shot. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now here's Shumpert. Now the pass to Calderon. Bangs home the trifecta. Calderon's got himself on the board with 3 there. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Now here's Shumpert. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Stoudemire. Thompson with the block. They get it back. 3 on 3. Here's LeBron. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
You know, LeBron has an interesting tradition during the playoffs. He turns his cell phone off, stops watching sports television, and instead he watches movies and reads books. That sounds like a good life lesson for all of us.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Now here's Calderon. Stoudemire left side. And stolen by Love. From deep. No good. So New York will take it the other way. And for LeBron, that tradition started a handful of seasons ago, Clark. They'll even catch him reading books before games.
Well, you know, I've heard it said that all readers aren't leaders, but all leaders read. And LeBron James, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, autobiographies of Malcolm X, Jerry West, and even his friend Jay-Z, he has dedicated himself to expanding his knowledge. That's a good sign.
As you did. You are voracious.
I love to read. I've always loved to read.
Cleveland leading by 9. Outside Irving. Varejão setting the pick for Irving. LeBron right side.
Takes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here's Calderon, and he gets the bucket. Calderon's got 5 now.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Irving kicks to Varejão, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Now, here is Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Calderon. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds to Stoudemire. Off on the layup.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going.
Oh, he knocks it in. A beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 14. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Well, last season saw the completion of the $1 billion renovation of this arena. Incredible plays from Palace, really. And, you know, the new CBA makes it harder to spend big money on players, so the Knicks appear to be spending big on amenities.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Mike Miller, and it's Marion in at the 3 spot. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. As everyone knows, Amari Stoudemire has had to battle back from his share of numerous injuries, and he switched to a vegan diet in order to help stay healthy. He said it was tough, and when asked which foods he missed the most, he said, "I love chicken and I love Chilean sea bass. I missed it, but I wanted to stay strong." Guys?
Interesting. Thanks, Doris. Now here's Marion. Armand Shumpert unable to get his last shot to go.
And, you know, you mentioned those renovations. You look up and see those 2 walkways 10 stories above the court and with built-in seating. Boy, that's impressive.
Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the foul on Pablo Prigioni. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Acey is checked in. Now off the inbound. Miller with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland. With the Knicks, and we mentioned the walkways, but there's also the huge new scoreboard. And, Steve, the expansive new 7th Avenue entryway.
Yeah, a couple of 600-square-foot video screens on the ceiling. As time goes on, NBA arenas just continue to get more and more lavish. The Mecca is more than keeping up with that trend.
Verija with a screen on Shumpert. And it's Miller penetrating. Back to Marion. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He doesn't really scare defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Here's Dellavedova. Marion outside. And a missed layup. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Shumpert. Dishes it to Hardaway. And stolen by Miller. Left side, Miller. Kicks to Dellavedova. Tries from 10. Blocked. They recover it. Verija's shot is good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The feed now to Hardaway. And the shot falls short this time.
He tried that leaner, and to me, it probably got him off balance a little bit. Probably should have gone straight up.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Shumpert's got 5.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
30. Pass to Thompson. Miller kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Marion. 6 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
John Marion with one of the most unorthodox shooting motions that I've ever seen. It's all wrist. And kind of shot from underneath his chin. Doesn't even extend his elbow, but he's figured it out. He's made it work for him, and he's become an effective scorer.
Stoudemire's checked in for the Knicks. Smith comes in for Shumpert. James checked in for Cleveland. Irving comes in for Miller. Here's Prigioni. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Good on the shot.
And Marion last season, despite that unconventional shot of his, kind of like a push shot put, was effective from long range, shooting around 36% on over 2 3-point field goal attempts per game.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Jose Calderon is checked in for the Knicks. And then for Cleveland, Love comes in for Shawn Marion. And it's Waiters in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. And guys, from Marion, his strength offensively remains moving off the ball and Steve finishing around the rim.
Oh, yeah, great in transition. And in the half court, makes good cuts to the paint. He's a utility defender, can guard any one of a number of players. And positions on a nightly basis. Amar'e Stoudemire still an efficient scorer, attacking the rim. The problems have been at the defensive end of the floor, where last season he fouled 4 times more than he blocked a shot. Not a great ratio, so he's got to continue to work defensively.
And Amar'e, he's owed around $45 million over this season and next.
And that's a huge contract. Still a great scorer, but as we discussed, he's got to defend at a better level and rebound at a higher rate to command more minutes on this team, and we'll see if he can make that happen.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
D'Alembert sets a screen for Calderon. He kicks it to D'Alembert. That ball's nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Irving drives in. Can't hit. And New York the other way now. Here's Smith. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. J.R. Smith, 2 years ago, 6th man of the year, Steve, and he signed a nice multi-year extension.
Yeah, but his struggles in the playoffs were a sign of things to come. He was suspended to start last season, and knee surgery in the offseason really pushed him back in terms of conditioning and rhythm.
The Knicks making a switch here. Smith has checked in.
And the issues for Smith just continued last season, and they were self-inflicted. After untying Sean Marion's shoes during the free throw, the league warned him. And then he did it again.
My goodness. What a huge play.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
LeBron outside. On the wing, Irving. Love dishes to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. And the rejection by Smith. And, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Outside Irving. Love with the screen on Smith. The drive by LeBron. Good. James has got 9.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Here's Stoudemire. Calderon for 3. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Their 3 cut the deficit going into halftime. They're not going away.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Cavaliers lead by 5. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, Kevin, I've got Jose, and what is foremost in your mind going up against these guys tonight?
They know how to play, so that's what we're going to give in the second half and trying to execute a little bit better, try to play even better defense, and that way we can keep working on this lead. I think we're a really good team. We can beat anybody.
Nice confidence, Jose. Thank you. Kevin?
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. Dallenberg's out there with Stoudemire. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot. That's Derek Fisher's 5 as we get going into the second half. A nice shot by Irving.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Derek Fisher went straight from playing to being a head coach. Pretty rare, but to hear his former teammates on the Thunder, he's got what it takes to be successful. Nick Collison called him the only guy I've played with who can address the team as a leader. And Kevin Durant said he's a great motivator who commands respect. Kevin, a pretty good way to start.
Ringing endorsements from 2 great leaders in their own right. Thanks, Doris.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
And Dallenberg kicks to Smith. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points.
J.R. Smith going from one of his best seasons in 2012-13 to one of his worst a year ago. I think his knee surgery in the offseason really got him off to a slow start. He didn't have the same bounce in his step, and he didn't find his game until late in the season.
Here's Calderon. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Irving. Here's Love. Shot is off. Shumpert with some nice D. Knicks trail by 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Well, you talk about Smith's knee holding him back. It does make sense. I mean, his rebounding and rate of scoring both went down, but he shot well from outside and increased his assist total. That speaks to him playing around his knee issue a bit.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in. Dallenberg with a screen on Irving. Calderon. And stolen by LeBron. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. James with the ball. Got that one up quick. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Smith shooting poorly to start last season, but his play improved as the season wore on, Steve.
Yeah, and as his knee rounded into form.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Verjau passes to LeBron. Pulls up on the wing. And Verjau, the bucket on the assist by LeBron. 8 points for Anderson Verjau. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Dallenberg sets a screen for Calderon. And stolen by Love. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for New York. And Cleveland also making a change. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Dallenberg with the screen on Irving. Marion with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Raiders no luck. Knicks trail by 12. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back into the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
And it's Smith missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task. Watch out! What a throwdown there, man!
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for the Knicks. Hardaway comes in for Jose Calderon. Miller's checked in for Cleveland. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Dallenberg with a screen on Irving. The dish to Smith. It's tipped. Shot to stop the run. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Quincy Acey's checked in for Jason Smith. LeBron outside. The wide open look here for Marion. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Marion's got 5.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
To the right side. Hardaway. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
1:12 left to play in the third. Irving dishes to James. Marion setting the pick for LeBron. And it's Miller in the corner. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Guys, that's his territory out there in the corner. I mean, when he works himself into that spot, he's usually right on target.
To the wing on the left. Here's Prigioni. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the shot is good.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Outside Irving. James kicks to Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Poked away. Fast break. Here we go. Prigioni for 3. Can't get it to go. Now Miller. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And that is good. 15 points for LeBron.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
And how about a look now?